Students, in this video, we'll discuss 50 important multiple choice questions on the articles. Articles are commonly asked in competitive exams like SSC and Railway. This video is divided into 5 difficulty levels. This is level 1 and we will cover question 1 to 10 in this difficulty level. Let's begin. First question, which article defines the state? Option A is the right answer. It is Article 12. Article 12 defines a state. 2. Which article guarantees equality before law and equal protection of laws? Article 14. Option B. Article 14 guarantees equality before law and equal protection of laws. 3. Which article prohibits discrimination on grounds of religion, race, caste, sex, place of birth, etc.? Option B is the right answer. Article 15. All these are guaranteed under Article 15. 4. Equality of opportunity in public employment is given under? Option B. Another question from fundamental rights. Option B is the right answer. This is Article 16. 5. Abolition of untouchability comes under? Very important question. Option B is the right answer. It is Article 17. Abolition of untouchability is ensured through Article 17. 6. Which article talks about abolition of titles except military and academic distinctions? Option B, Article 18. All these are ensured under Article 18. 7. Freedom of speech and expression is mentioned in? Option B, Article 19. Article 19 ensures freedom of speech and expression. 8. Protection in respect of conviction for offences is under? This is guaranteed under option A, Article 20. Article 20, it guarantees protection in respect of conviction of offences. 9. Right to life and personal liberty is under? Very important question. Right to life and personal liberty. This is option C, Article 21. Article 21 ensures right to life and personal liberty. And remember that Article 20 and 21 are the two articles that cannot be suspended even during emergency. Article 20 and 21. These two articles. 10. Protection against arrest and detention is under? Option B, Article 22. Article 22 gives protection against arrest and unlawful detention. Now we are moving on to level 2. 11. Prohibition of human trafficking is under? This is ensured by Article 23. Option D, Article 23 that prohibits human trafficking. Option D is the right answer. 12. Prohibition of child labor is under? Very important question. Prohibition of child labor. This is ensured by Article 24. Option C is the correct answer for this question. Moving ahead. 13. Freedom of religion is guaranteed under? Freedom of religion. Option B, Article 25. Article 25 guarantees freedom of religion. Option B is the correct answer here. 14. Cultural and educational rights of minorities are protected under? These are protected by option C, Article 29 and 30. Option C is the correct answer here. Article 29 as well as Article 30. 15. Which article is known as the heart and soul of the Constitution? Very important question. Option C, 32. Article 32. It talks that it is called the heart and the soul of the Constitution. Right answer, option C, Article 32. It is called the heart and soul of the Constitution. And who called this? It was Dr. Baba Sahib Ambedkar. Option C is the correct answer here. 16. Which article of the Constitution directs the state to secure a uniform civil code? Very important question. Uniform Civil Code, UCC. Option B, Article 44. Article 44. It secures a uniform civil code, UCC. Very important question. 17. Organization of village panchayats. Another very important question, and it comes under the DPSPs. Article 36 to 51. Organization of village panchayats. Option C is the correct answer. Article 40. It is based on the Gandhian principle. It is another point you have to remember. Gandhian principle. Gandhian principle. Okay. We are moving ahead to 18. Which article provides for free legal aid to ensure justice is not denied due to economic constraints? Free legal aid is given by option B, Article 39A. Article 39A ensures free legal aid to ensure justice. 19. Right to education as a fundamental right is provided under option D, Article 21A. Very important question. Earlier, this was given under a DPSP Article 45, but after the 86th Constitutional Amendment Act, it became a fundamental right, and the article number is Article 21A. Very, very important question. Fundamental. Now it is a fundamental right. 20. Question number 20. Fundamental duties are enumerated under which article? Fundamental duties. Very important question. All these questions have been asked in competitive exams in previous years. Option B is the right answer. It is Article 51A. Article 51A talks about the fundamental duties, and the concept is taken from the USSR, erstwhile Russia. Now we are heading on to level 3. Question number 21 to 30. 21. Which article directs separation of judiciary from executive in public services? Separation of executive and judiciary. Right answer also C. Article 50. Article 50 directs the separation of judiciary from the executive. Option C is the correct answer. 22. Promotion in international peace and security is provided under option number B is the right answer. Article 51. Article 51 promotes international peace and security. Option B is the correct answer. 23. The power of the president to grant pardons is provided under. It is option number E, Article 72. Article 72 empowers the president to grant pardon. Option B is the correct answer. If you have not checked out the president video, the dedicated video on the president of India, please go and check out. 24. Which article provides for a council of ministers to aid and advise the president? Option B is the right answer. It is Article 74. Another very important article. Article 74. Next question. 25. Appointment, tenure and responsibility of the Prime Minister and the Council of Ministers are governed by option B, Article 75. Article 75 ensures the appointment, the tenure and the responsibility of the Prime Minister of India as well as the Council of Ministers. 26. The office of the Attorney General of India is provided under Attorney General. Option D, Article 76. Article 76 talks about the Attorney General of India. Option number D is the correct answer. 27. Which article empowers the president to summon and prorogue the parliament? Right answer option D, Article 85. Article 85 empowers the president to summon and prorogue the parliament. Option number D is the correct answer. President addresses the first session of the parliament. The parliament consists of the prime minister, the president and both the houses, Lok Sabha plus Rajya Sabha. These are the arms of the Parliament of India. Next question. 28. Which article defines a money bill? Very important question. Money bill. Option B is the right answer. It is Article 110. Article 110 defines a money bill. And who has the power to decide whether a bill is a money bill or not? It is the Speaker. It is the Speaker of the Lok Sabha. He has the exclusive power to decide whether a bill is a money bill or not. 29. Annual financial statement is presented under option C, Article 112. Article 112 defines annual financial statement and it is nothing but the budget. It is nothing but the budget. Very, very important question. Article 112. 30. Ordinance-making power of the president is given under when the houses are not in session. I mean, the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha are not in session, the president can issue ordinances. And he can issue ordinances under which article? Option B, Article 123. Under Article 123, the president can promulgate ordinances. Option B is the correct answer. Now, we are moving on to level 4. 31. Which article deals with the establishment and the constitution of the Supreme Court of India? the apex court of the country? Option B, Article 1 to 4. The Supreme Court is established under this article, Article 1 to 4. 32. High Court's power to issue writs is provided under. Option C, Article 2 to 6. The High Court can issue writ jurisdiction using this article, Article 2 to 6. The Supreme Court can issue writs under Article 32. But for High Court, this is Article 2 to 6. Okay. And you have to remember that the High Court has wider jurisdiction as compared to Supreme Court. I have created a video on the Judiciary. Please go and check out. The video is already available in the playlist. 33. Which article provides for the Finance Commission? Very important question. Finance Commission. In every 5 years, this Finance Commission is constituted. Option C is the right answer. It is Article 280. Next question. 34. The superintendent's direction and the control of elections is vested in the Election Commission under. Option A, Article 324. Article 324. It talks about the Election Commission. Next question. 35. Which article deals with the Union Public Service Commission? Right answer, everybody. Article 315. Article 315 talks about the Union Public Service Commission. Option D is the correct answer here. 36. The procedure for the amendment of the Constitution is laid down under. Very, very important question. Option C, Article 368. The amendment procedures are given in Article 368, and this concept has been taken from South Africa. 37. Proclamation of national emergency is provided under. I can see in the options 352 words appearing, and the right answer is both A and C. Article 352. We have 3 emergency provisions in our constitution. Article 352 talks about the national emergency. Article 356 talks about the president's rule, and the Article 360 talks about the financial emergency. Okay, so right answer here is both A and C. Next question. Failure of constitutional machinery in states is governed by. Constitutional machinery, it is Article 356, the President's rule. Option A is the correct answer. Next question. Financial emergency is provided under. Financial emergency, right answer option C, Article 360. Article 360 talks about this financial emergency. And remember that financial emergency has never been proclaimed so far. 40. Which article granted special status to erstwhile state of Jammu and Kashmir? Right answer, option C. It is no longer exist. It was revoked. Right answer, option C, Article 370. Now we are moving ahead to level 5. Question 41 to 50. 41. Which article provides that no person shall be deprived of property save by authority of law? Earlier, it used to be a fundamental right, but right now it's a legal right, and it is ensured by option C, Article 300A. Option C, right to property. Right to property. Right to property is a legal right. 42. Article 365 is related to. Option D, failure of state to comply with union directions. Option D is the right answer. It is ensured by Article 365. 43. Original jurisdiction of the Supreme Court is provided under. The original jurisdiction, it is provided by option A, Article 131. The original jurisdiction of Supreme Court comes under Article 131. 44. Special leave to appeal by the Supreme Court is provided under. Option B, Article 136. The special leave of appeal by the Supreme Court is provided under Article 136. 45. Advisory jurisdiction of the Supreme Court is provided under. It is option C, Article 143. The President of India can seek advice from the Supreme Court of India. Please go and check out the President video, as I already have discussed all the important questions related to the President of India in that video. Okay, so right answer here is option C, the Article 143. 46. Which article of the Indian Constitution gives freedom of press? Very, very important question. Freedom of press. It is option C, Article 19(1)(e). Article 19(1)(e). It is the article that ensures or gives the freedom of press. 47. The Office of the Controller and the Auditor General (CAG) is provided under CAG, Controller and the Auditor General. It is option C, Article 148. Important article, CAG. The Office of the CAG. It is Article 148. 48. Appointment of the Governor of a state is provided under option C, Article 155. Article 155. It gives the procedures for the appointment of a governor of a state. 49. Council of Ministers in States is provided under Council of Ministers in States. Right answer also B, Article 163. Article 163 talks about the Council of Ministers in States, and the Council of Ministers in Union, it is Article 74. 50. Which of the following articles is most closely associated with the federal financial relations? It is nothing but the Finance Commission. Option B, Article 280. Article 280 talks about this Finance Commission. And remember that the Finance Commission is constituted in every 5 years. Students, here comes the end of the video. I hope you have enjoyed the session. If you have enjoyed the session, please do like the video, share the video with your friends. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. And also share how many questions you have got correct out of the 50 in the comment section.